Wow, friends, I have shocking news to share with you this evening. The Internal Revenue Service has just released new information on who received federal stimulus aid so far this year. The tax agency said that some U.S. households received thousands of more dollars than others, but you still may be able to claim hundreds of dollars in extra relief. So friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video because I will be going over all of the details. Also know that I'll be giving away 4 $75 Walmart gift cards every week. Friends, please make sure that you enter the giveaways, then click and like several of my videos, and comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. Dear friends, the more videos that you comment on, the greater your chances of winning these Walmart gift card giveaways. According to new data from the Internal Revenue Service, households in the state of Utah have received the largest stimulus checks in the third round of direct payments, with an average windfall of $2,784. The IRS said it has sent almost $390 billion in direct aid to about 164 million U.S. households, noting that it is continuing to send out checks to eligible people who just recently filed tax returns or who are owed extra money under the relief plan. The agency also broke down its payments so far by state and income group, providing some insight into which Americans are receiving the most from the latest round of aid. Because the payments are based on the number of eligible people in each household, as well as an individual's income, the payments favor families with more children and those who earn below $150,000 annually. The typical household in Utah has 3.1 residents, compared with about 2.5 people per household nationally. Under the $1.9 trillion American Rescue Plan, which President Biden signed into law in March 2021, children are eligible to receive $1,400, the same amount as adults. That means larger families are likely to land bigger checks than households with fewer children. In Idaho, where the IRS data shows that households enjoyed the second big house average payout at $2,628. The typical household size is 2.6 people. States with the smallest average per household payments are in the Northeast, with Washington, D.C. rounding out the bottom at $1,965 per household. Massachusetts had the second smallest payments at an average of $2,215 per household. Families in the Northeast tend to be smaller compared with those in many Western and Midwestern states, and also tend to enjoy higher incomes, which likely limited the number of eligible families in New England states. The typical household income in Massachusetts tops $81,000, compared with $71,000 in Utah. The last round of stimulus checks provided $1,400 to each single tax filer, earning less than $75,000 a year, and then $2,800 for couples making less than $150,000 annually. Above those dollar thresholds, the payments taper off. The IRS also announced that more than half of the payments have been sent to households making less than $50,000 a year. Households earning less than $10,000 receive the greatest number of payments, with the tax agency sending more than 22 million checks to this income group, far more than any other income segment. Friends, the key word for this video today is Turkey River. If you would like to enter the next Walmart gift card giveaway of $75, please click and like several of my videos and then comment below this keyword, which is Turkey River, and additional keywords of any video of mine that you watch. And do make sure, friends, that you are subscribed to my channel. Friends, remember that the more videos that you watch and leave the keyword on, the greater your chances of winning these giveaways. Back in September 2020, the IRS announced it would be attempting to contact the nearly 9 million Americans with low or no income and families who are not normally required to pay taxes, at least to encourage them to get economic impact payments or the stimulus checks. So fast forward 2 years later, and there are between 9 to 10 million eligible individuals who are identified and still have not received their payments. Although October 17th was a deadline for taxpayers who missed the April deadline to file taxes and claimed a crisis relief payments, non-filing individuals and families had until November 15th to file a simplified tax return and get their stimulus checks. But after that November deadline, you can still claim the missing payments by filing a federal tax return. In cases where a federal income tax return was not filed, the law provides most taxpayers with a 3-year window to claim a tax refund. So the November 15th deadline is just for using the simplified free filing tool. You may still be able to receive the money if you claim the credit by filing a return after that date. However, since a deadline has passed, the amount that you are eligible for will be reduced by penalties, and your refund would be less than expected. Well, my marvelous and dearest beautiful friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for this Saturday. Thank you so much, friends, for joining me here every day and watching all the new videos I post. Friends, I'll be announcing a winner for the $200 giveaway very soon, so please make sure that you do stay tuned for that video. Thank you, and have a wonderful and blessed weekend.
Grateful. And think about the scientists and researchers, doctors and nurses keeping us safe through the pandemic. 2 years ago, we couldn't even safely have Thanksgiving with large family gatherings. Now we can. That's progress, and let's keep it going. We have new COVID vaccine updates to deal with, new variants to protect you and your loved ones. So get it today. Get your flu shots as well. This winter can be much happier than recent holiday seasons, but you have to do your part. Please visit vaccines.gov. Decide what you're going to do. We're also grateful for frontline workers that are keeping essential services going and growing and providing food on our tables. We're grateful for our faith leaders and their counsel and comfort and support. Later today, Jill and I are going to be flying down to North Carolina, to Cherry Point, North Carolina, for a Friendsgiving, where we'll be serving Thanksgiving dinner to the troops and military families to demonstrate our gratitude for their service and sacrifice. And so many of those families are missing someone at their table today, like our family. So many military folks that we have lost. And so it's just really, it's important to keep them in our hearts. Those who've lost so much and those who are going to have an empty seat at their table this Thanksgiving. This is a special time, and there's